what transpired and what you saw today.
Yeah, it definitely gave us a clearer picture as to what happened after meeting the people, the villagers, the victims, and also after listening to the district administration. And from what has happened, it is abundantly clear that the authorities from Assam counterpart, having entered this village, created that situation, triggered that situation, resulting in what ultimately became a very unpleasant fallout, resulting in loss of precious innocent lives. Now, it is a matter of concern as to how, given the kind of similar situation that has been taking place in other parts of the state along the Assam-Meghalaya border, you have heard people coming with instances of alleged atrocities perpetrated by authorities from Assam in many of the villages, not only in this particular village. And it appears that the state government from our side has not been able to take up this issue head on with a counterpart. Because you must realize one thing, that having gone through these kind of similar situations in the past, knowing fully well that we have certain similar incidents which have taken place in some of the villages falling under the areas of difference along the Assam-Meghalaya border. Exhaustive deliberation, discussion, engagement have taken place with a counterpart number of times by successive governments, and the end result has been that pending the overall resolution of this border issue pertaining to areas of difference between Assam and Meghalaya, the peace and tranquility in those areas and along other areas as far as the Assam-Meghalaya border is concerned must be maintained, and it must be considered as the responsibility of both the governments. So, as a result, the perceived feeling of the authorities of the counterpart from Assam authorities' perspective that they can do anything and get away. You look at number of similar instances. There's an instance of similar shooting last year in the month of September in one of the villages just ahead of this Murabber village. And this particular instance also has been brought to the notice of the authorities. What have the state government done to confront Assam government for these blatant atrocities which their authorities were perpetrating upon our innocent villagers? Now, having said this, what I want to express as a matter of my deep concern is that means the state government was found wanting to deal with this kind of situation. Was it because they have some other priorities? Their focus is completely misdirected. Therefore, the overall situation that has built up is because of failure of the government of Meghalaya to take Assam head on as and when such situation cropped up, and thereby creating that situation where Assam authorities continue to engage in this kind of atrocities with complete impunity, which is condemnable. Today we have lost precious lives of innocent lives. You have seen the victims, the family, the members of the bereaved family, poor families, the most helpless people, whose job it is to ensure a sense of security amongst our people. It is the job of both the government. And if other government is seen as being the perpetrator, then the other government has to confront and ensure that they abide by the law of the land. So I went and we have condoled, we have expressed our condolences, and it was very painful to see the grieving members of the Bear family, very disturbing. We pray that everyone who is disturbed by this incident, and particularly the members of the Bear family, the victims, have peace and comfort in their heart. May God bless them with this peace and solace, having gone through these very painful experiences. We also visited these two of the victims who were injured but are fortunate enough to be still alive. I am told by the doctors that they need to be referred to Negrin Shillong, and hopefully they should recover. But we will take stock of the whole situation, keeping in mind the problem that has culminated over the months, starting from last year, and culminated to this kind of very unpleasant situation resulting in loss of precious lives, which is condemnable. So I condemn the action of the Assam authorities. The overall impunity with which they continue to engage in atrocities against our innocent people along the border. This must be taken up head on by our government and ensure that there is no repetition whatsoever at any point of time in the days to come. And another part is that having seen the incident which has taken place, resulting in this loss of life, they have definitely encroached upon our villages, which is completely unconstitutional, illegal. The action of the Assam authorities. The overall impunity with which they continue to engage in atrocities against our innocent people along the border. This must be taken up head on by our government and ensure that there is no repetition whatsoever at any point of time in the days to come. And another part is that having seen the incident which has taken place, resulting in this loss of life, they have definitely encroached upon our villages, which is completely unconstitutional, illegal. It's a criminal act. Therefore, the authorities concerned must ensure that we do not allow them to get away. The law must prevail, and punishment as per the law of the land must be reflected in a manner that gives reasons for people to believe in our administration of justice system. Therefore, there should not be any space for the parties concerned that they can do whatever they like and then they can get away. But then there must be a deterrence by invoking a fear for law for everybody. The law is for everyone.